Hey guys, hope you are doing well today. Today is 3rd of August and one day just before the Ethereum London hard fork upgrade. And just let's check the Suns. Suns working well. The market is in a corrective move, and let's get into our favorite charts. Let's start with the bubble chart. Sharing my screen. I'm Miklos Denker, bringing you the most important daily crypto news every day, supported by CorionX. Okay, Sun's working well again. So let's get into. You see that most of the altcoins are in red, so there is a correction out there, but few altcoins are in green, especially VGX and Perp, STX, Ingold, Luna, and Rune. Luna and Rune running really well. I think Luna is maybe one of the best performing coin, and also Rune in the past 1 week. Let's check. Bitcoin and Ethereum is correcting, and also most of the other altcoins are correcting today. Let's check our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. As you know, we spent almost 2.5 months in the extreme fear category around 20, and now the index came back to neutral. It went up to 60 for 1 day, and it was for 1 day in the greed, or 2 days in the greed territory, and now came back to the neutral. So we are at 49, but it's much higher than what we have seen in the past 2.5 months. So let's get into the news. First, start with some price and technicals. Bitcoin and Ethereum struggle, altcoins correct lower. Bitcoin price extended its decline and tested the 38,500. For now, it went also below. Ethereum struggling to stay above 2,500. XRP could revisit 0.7 US dollar. And STX rallied by 22% and Rune gained almost 20%. So that was the news. But let's go forward. Bitcoin technicals. How long will BTC price go after failing at 42,000 US dollar resistance? So that's the question. 42,000 resistance stops Bitcoin breakout. This chart is from Crypto Michael, and we see that this 42,000 resistance stopped the breakout, and now Bitcoin is still in this 41,000 and 30,000 range that spent almost the past 2.5 months. Okay, and also we see here are these critical levels, the 41,000 and the 42,000. So these are critical levels, and also we have potential higher low levels the market is seeking for without a clear breakout to the 42,000 resistance. So there was no potential higher low, just the Bitcoin shooted up and closed 10 green days in a row. Okay, total market cap also a big resistance. So on the total crypto market, we see that is a heavy resistance area, this 1.7 trillion US dollar, and also we'll see how it will overcome. Key levels to watch for Bitcoin on lower time frames. So yeah, so almost this 38,000, I think it's failed, and then we get a higher, a lower low here, and now the next resistance level is at 36,500 and then 35,000 US dollar. So Ethereum could see a drop to 2,300 and 2,000 as well. Even Ethereum is bullish as a lot of fundamental upgrades coming with London hard fork, but now in this corrective move can easily drop to these levels. As we talked about the Bitcoin price, you see that Bitcoin broke up from this falling channel, falling wedge, and then we closed 10 green candles, and there was no higher lows on this candle, just higher highs. And now Bitcoin is looking for the next higher low after these lows at 30,000 US dollar, and also the major resistance that we talked about is 36,500, 35,000, 34,200. So all these horizontal levels can act as a support for now, and the resistance up at least 41,000 again. And also you see that there was this downward trending trend line, and also these stopped the Bitcoin price. So this is definitely crucial. This trend line is coming down. So if we can see this trend line breaking up, and also the previous 41,000, that would make us bullish. But now we are in a corrective move, and just we can hope that Bitcoin will not visit under 35,000 regions, because then we would easily drop to these lower levels. Okay, so let's get back to the news. Analysts, Bitcoin accumulation in play, similar to mid-2018. So this is from Glassnode, and Glassnode says Bitcoin on-chain data demonstrates a pattern of accumulation is in play, similar in structure to early mid-2018. A key difference in 2021 is 10% more supply is held by long-term holders, so it's far from the highs. Okay, so let's open it and check it. Okay, we don't want to sign in. I don't know why this window is popping up all the time. It's a little bit frustrating, but previous time it's never showed up. Okay, it's not allowing me to open it as I used to open. So we can see here that in the 2018, Bitcoin spent here in the lower trend line, and now this accumulation is going on. So this showing us that the long-term holders, how many coins are holding, and peak old hands distribution just bottomed here recently, and then we first see a 3 months peak and that 6 months peak from them, and now we are far away to see these huge numbers. And also the spending altcoins into boost trends was on the lowest level during this distribution. What's happened? Okay, the next piece of news here, miners accumulating exchanges shedding. So miners are not selling, miners are clearly accumulating and holding their Bitcoins in order to sell it at a lower price later on, and also exchanges shedding their Bitcoins. Price outlook, yeah, so not too much outlook, 37,000 or maybe 34,000, and now we are just in a corrective move price-wise. Bitcoin outflows from centralized exchanges surged to 100,000 BTC monthly. So that's a huge news, as we see that this represents a near full retracement of the significant inflow volume observed during the May sell-off, the report noted. And as you can see that during this May dump, the exchange inflows reached 100,000 BTC monthly, but now the exchange outflow reached 100,000 BTC monthly. So that means that on a monthly basis, 100,000 Bitcoin leaving the exchanges, and they are transferred to cold wallets, and people are holding them investors are holding them for a long term. Also, these wallets can be minor wallets or long-term holders, investors, wallets. So that's huge. It seems that holding and accumulation is most likely dominant trend in the on-chain market, the report concluded. So here is the hodling, dormancy, downtrend, heavy distribution, just selling some that they bought in the accumulation, moderate distribution, so this is the Wyckoff pattern, strong uptrend, and also the accumulation downtrend where people are buying up, and we see that the huge spike, that a sign that some price increase and also BTC liveliness started to increase. And you know that this liveliness is correlated to the accumulation and also to Bitcoin price. And this blue one is the entity adjusted liveliness. Entity adjusted indicates spending was internal per SaaS, spent per non-economic. So that's huge, guys. Okay, so we are still in the accumulation. So we are still in the Wyckoff schematic. Bitcoin chart fractal suggests BTC price will rally to at least 80,000 US dollar by September. Calls for a double up. Bitcoin prices rises as the cryptocurrency paints 10 green candles in a row. So let's check these charts. So forward BTC performance after 10 consecutive green candles, we see that in the 60 days average 106% that followed 10 green days. So that would be huge. And what else do we have? So this fractal is showing this, and that can mean Bitcoin could hit 6 figures in Q4. So that means Bitcoin last quarter would reach 100,000 US dollar levels. Let's see these charts. So we see the Bitcoin already broke the 20-day moving average and also the 21 exponential weekly moving average, and also broke the 50-day moving average, and now we are getting closer to the 200-day moving average. So also besides the downward trending trend line that I showed you, that we should be aware that at 45,000 the 20-day moving average is lining up. Okay, but this fractal is showing bullish sign, and that's for sure now. Okay, the next piece of news. Wells Fargo now offers Bitcoin and crypto exposure to wealthy clients. So that's amazing. You know, I think Wells Fargo is owned by Berkshire Hathaway, and Berkshire Hathaway is owned by and led by Warren Buffett. And you know, Warren Buffett doesn't like Bitcoin, but at least his bank is offering Bitcoin and crypto investments to the wealthy clients because they are eager for Bitcoin and crypto. So they can now get Bitcoin and crypto exposure through the bank, and they can invest in Bitcoin, I think, directly. And also Wells Fargo is getting into crypto. Okay. So that's a huge news, and this is not just one bank. Also, you know, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all other banks coming, and they are providing exposure, crypto exposure to their wealthy clients. The next piece of news. Here is a realistic price path for Bitcoin this cycle, according to on-chain analyst Willy Woo. So there was an interview with Peter McCork and Willy Woo. And currently, the fair value would be somewhere between 50 and 60,000 in this range. Once we break 42,000 US dollar, that's the long-term short of line in the sand of the channel we have been playing at, and that's just really a big gap from there to 50,000. 42,000 to 50,000 is just a gap. So if we break 42,000, there is not going to be much time to get 50,000. Okay. I think we will take a little bit more time to slice through. I wouldn't expect us to slash right through, but anything can happen. I kind of expect that we would just retest some of that zones in there because we spent so long playing around in there, in that zone of discovering 50,000 to 60,000. And then if we break to all-time high, if we break that, then we'll be off the races again. Okay, so this is from Willy Wu, the on-chain analyst. And the next piece of news from China. China is 6 years ahead of US in building blockchain payment system, CEO says. So what is this? Is this from Panther Capital, Dan Moorhead? And what is this system? This is actually the central bank digital currency system, like China is also using and testing live the Chinese yuan. The US just still talking about this. But now we see some Bitcoin advertisement in China, so that's really weird. But yeah, so it's that's happened, and that is why China is cracking down on Bitcoin and crypto, because they don't want any competitor to their crappy and so how should I say, so unique and specific first stablecoin issued by a central bank, and a little bit, yeah. Okay, so the next piece of news: crypto industry faces 30 billion tax threat from infrastructure bill. So this is from the US. They submitted this bill, and it would result 30 billion tax. But this is just a bill, so everybody should have wait, and also the Senate should discuss this. Ethereum price could hit $3,000 this week. Metrics make a bullish case. Okay, so we spent at 2,500 resistance. There is the 100-day moving average level at 2,600, but also we just broke down from here. The resistance levels at 2,725 and 2,890, and also 300. What metrics have to say? So outflows from the exchanges that we talked about in the yesterday video that how Ethereum is leaving exchanges, and also the using and supplying in DeFi and in smart contracts, that taking out a lot of Ethereum out of circulation. The balance of ETH on exchange wallets was over 21 million at the beginning of June. So also this is dropping really fast. Okay, the next piece of news also about Ethereum. Ethereum hard fork means lower gas fees and higher ETC pricing. Days before, the London hard fork and EIP 1559 is scheduled to be enabled. Options data from Deribit suggest Ether will hit $5,000 by the end of the year, if not by the close of September. So guys, this price prediction is really insane, but let's see. AIP 155 introduces rent control and gas fees and periodic token burning to limit the available supply of Ether, creating pressure. So this is the deflationary, that they are burning tokens, while there is a lingering threat of disillusionment from miners and app developers. Should the upgrade fail to deliver promised improvements, all metrics show its full steam ahead. Okay, it's progressing really well, and yeah, Ethereum market cap as BTC market cap. So now we are here compared to Ethereum, and also I made I made several videos about Ethereum recently, so you should definitely check out these videos. I just want to show you because a lot of value-packed information about the upcoming Ethereum to 14,000 US dollar, Ethereum to rally, Ethereum freeze Bitcoin. So guys, definitely check out all these Ethereum videos because these are value packed and will give more information to you. As you are here, please smash the like and also subscribe and push the bell notification all that you will be notified whenever we are going live or uploading video. So that's it's huge for Ethereum. The next piece of news, new crypto bill in the US Congress is most comprehensive yet. So already we talked about this. I put it here. And out of the blue, a US lawmaker who previously showed little interest in cryptocurrency has introduced what may be the most sweeping legislation yet to regulate the market. Okay, so they wanna get a lot of taxes, so they wanna collect a huge amount of taxes, and that is why it seems they are coming for crypto, and also they are really going after stablecoins because stablecoins are kind of competitor to the not existing digital dollar. Okay, so the next piece of news. There is no reason not to hold Bitcoin for 100 years, says Michael Saylor. If you want to improve the user experience on the tech platforms, then you need to have skin on the game, and Bitcoin provides skin in the name for all of the interactors in the cyber environment. Dorsey understands this. The killer app is cybersecurity integrated into an international trust network. Okay, people joked that Bitcoin isn't really a trading strategy, it is an exit strategy. What we want to hold is a form of non-sovereign store of value forever. I took a survey. The average Twitter user thinks it's going to last 300 to 500 years. Nobody is in a hurry with Bitcoin. Here is thinking that it's the future of property. So according to this survey and Michael Saylor, Bitcoin is the future of property. Square to acquire Australian fintech Afterpay in 29 billion US dollar deal. So huge amounts. I don't know how many users this Afterpay has, but these amounts sounds a little bit crazy for me, but hope they generated 55 million in gross profit. It's not too much. So I don't know why they worth this amount, but I think maybe Square wants them using in their crypto expansion strategy. And the next piece of news, Voyager Digital acquires crypto payments company Coinify. So we see that these crypto payments and crypto wallets are being acquired, and this is one of these Coinify by Voyager. PayPal reportedly assembling crypto team in Ireland as Bitcoin adoption grows. So guys, PayPal, Voyager, Square, all these crypto-related apps just growing and growing and growing, and they are really working on reaching crypto adoption, and PayPal is setting up his crypto team in Ireland. Reason why Ethereum can hit 3,000 in the short term despite overvaluation risk. Okay, so let's go and check this news. Okay, Ethereum price, as you see, it broke up from this falling wedge and reached 2,600, but also the price tag of this wedge, according to my technical analysis, is at 3,000, but according to this analysis is at 3,250. the hype build up with respect to the forthcoming London hard fork is not reflecting of the current price trend. Ethereum is currently seeing a retracement. It confirms that the sellers are deliberately lowering the price for a post-upgrade price pump. Okay, the IOMAP indicator reveals that ETH is sitting on strong support while facing the last two key levels of on-chain resistance on its path to 3,000 once again. Between 2,000 and 2,750, 1.5 million addresses bought 2 million Ethereum. So investors are accumulating. The bullish trio. Okay, what we have here. Let's check this, make it smaller. So this is the spot exchange net flow. So we see the net flow onto exchanges is in minus. So there is more outflow than inflow to exchanges. And also this other chart is the all exchanges reserves, and we see the reserves from 26.5 million dropped to 21 million. So that is huge, as Ethereum supply is going lower and lower on exchanges. This is the high rate of Ethereum deposition in the Ethereum 2.0, and almost 6.5 million Ethereum is in the Ethereum 2.0 contract. With these positive fundamentals, a return back to the previous all-time high of 4,360 in the long term will be a mild ambition price target for Ethereum. So that's huge, guys. And also, let's see, we have Cardano related news. Cardano first decentralized exchange raises 1.5 million ahead of Q4 launch. So Cardax is coming, and Cardax will be the DEX of on the Cardano blockchain, and they raised 1.5 million. So the next piece of news: China re-emphasizes it's not yet done clamping down on Bitcoin. So it's not enough for China to kick out Bitcoin miners and kick out all the OTC traders, and they want to go after, and they want to make more FUD and also more fear on the market. China is relentless. It's in mission to monitor cryptocurrency schemes. Chinese brutal run with Bitcoin and other digital currencies. That's yeah. But also we had news from Bobby Lee, who created the first exchange in China, and also that was the biggest exchange on the world that time. And he told in that interview that if China is cracking down totally on crypto, then also crypto will here to stay and will appreciate in price over time. So, guys, the next piece of news: Square customers spent 2.7 billion on Bitcoin in Q2. So, as there was a news that Square is acquiring this Australian crypto company. Now here is the news that Square customers bought 2.7 billion US dollar on Bitcoin. So yeah, so that's a huge news also for Square. So let's get into the chart. We already checked the Bitcoin price, so now we should see these levels at 36,500, 35,600, 34,200. So that will be the important levels, and would be great to remain above 33,000 and then consolidating in this upper territory. Okay, Bitcoin shorts are also done, nothing changed. Bitcoin dominance is also correcting, coming down. And let's check Ethereum. Ethereum is also just broke this W neckline and now correcting back. Actually, until it's holding the 2,000 $400 US, that is really bullish for me. And if we might see a retest, and that can give a nice buying opportunity. If Ethereum will retest this, then it's a good buy from here, but definitely can break a bank, and then that is why you have to use stop loss. But you know, guys, nothing in this video can be considered as a financial or investment advice, so do your own research. This is just for education purposes only, so don't take this serious, do your own research. So Ethereum is still looking good, and few altcoins are pumping, Solana broke angle, and it's performing really, really well. And that is why I think Solana can go to the upper territory of this trend line. So few altcoins looking good, few altcoins consolidating, and that's it for now. See you tomorrow. Please be sure to smash the like, push the bell notification all, and also join our Telegram channel, where we are sharing different CorionX and other crypto news. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and thank you for smashing the like.